Hey, Simi Valley, here's your market update for January 2026. Going to go through some of the details here. I'm Saul Carter. I'm a realtor in the Conejo Valley area and beyond. I'm all about business sense, common sense, and being that uncommon realtor. And if you haven't watched any of my videos yet, you should know I'm kind of off to the cuff. I want to make sure that I'm genuine when I'm talking to people. So anyway, let's get started. I do have some notes here. But I'm not going to read directly from them. I'm going to mess them up, as I always do in the videos. Anyway, so wanted to talk about Simi Valley and what happened in Simi Valley as far as real estate in January 2026. And then we're going to compare that to the 2025 numbers. And I'm also in here with a cat or two or three or four because they love it when I do videos. Anyway, because they love to be on. Yeah, all right. So first, let's talk about Simi Valley and the market speed, which is how fast you can take the entire inventory and how fast it's going to take to sell in Simi Valley. All right, here we go. It is 2.9 months, which is basically 3 months, and that is up from the prior year from 2.3 months before. And so, yes. Yes. All right. So anyway, this is the cat that was making all the noise. Anyway, so this is Stick. He is a teenage boy, basically, but he's a big fluff ball. All right, let's put him down. Anyway. All right. So Simi Valley, you get to Stick, and so what that means is that things are have a little bit more breathing room. If you are a buyer, you have a little bit more time to, look at the houses. The things are not going to sell absolutely instantly. Now, the truth is, if you're a buyer and something is priced right, it's going to sell, right? Because it's not like this is 12 months, it's 3 months, right? So be aware of that, but understand that you have a little bit of extra breathing room there. All right, let's talk about pricing. And on the active side, the average list price is $957,000, which is actually down 5.6%, along with the median list price, which is $804,000, and that's down almost 10% at 9.3%. And so, it basically means that, the market is softening, even though interest rates dropped 3 times last year. Last week, they had the opportunity to drop them again. They did not. So things are going to hold steady here for the next few months until summer comes around. My expectation is, and just personal expectation is, they're going to actually drop them 1 quarter during the summer. Probably that's it the rest of the year, though. And then how long is it actually taking an individual house to sell, right? Well, the cumulative number for every house that's currently on the market, the average days is 102, so that's a little over 3 months, right? But that's up from just 50 days last year. Now that's a big jump, right? The median house is actually 58 days. So what does that mean? That means if it's priced right, it's going to sell fast. If it's priced wrong, it's going to sit on the market and bring that average up. So that is still 2 months compared to 1 month the prior year. So if things are selling, or if things are priced right, they're selling quickly. If they're not, they're sitting on the market. That means that sellers are going to be much more likely to negotiate on the stuff that's sitting. But if they've priced it right to begin with, they are in and out, and they are ready to get going. All right. And then the pendings and whatnot, pendings and closings in Simi Valley, there were 56 closings compared to 70 last year in January, which is down 20%. Pendings are slightly up. Barely, though. It's 75 compared to 73 last year in January. So about the same as far as pendings, but the actual closed sales went down last year. There's a lot of reasons for that. but that's 20% is a big enough number to pay attention to. And if you're a buyer that is solid, has, a good 100% approval and all that stuff, that's going to lend yourself to being able to, pull those sellers to your side. So that's kind of the market update. Keep things in mind as you go along. If you have any questions, please post them down below and reach out to me. If you need any more tips and tricks, I've got videos for buyers, I've got videos for sellers. Check them all out. Subscribe, and I will talk to you later.